What do you think?
You look good.
Thanks, man.
Hungary treated you well, huh? Let's talk about Hungary. I can't believe you got into a fist fight with Cate Blanchett. That's crazy.
Fucking fist fight with
Cate Blanchett. Bobby called me and
I didn't get in a fist fight with her.
She came to his room.
Don't say stuff like that.
She came up to his room and she was like, "It's me, it's Cate Blanchett." And Bobby said, "Oh, what's up?" And then he opens the door and she goes, "They delivered my chicken strips to your room." And Bobby had already eaten all the chicken strips. And she's like, "You fat fuck." And they got into a fist fight and you punched Cate Blanchett. Can
I tell you my relationship with Cate Blanchett?
Yeah, what is it?
Okay. I'll just give you an example. So
please.
The second to the last day I was there,
yeah,
I went to the restaurant that was in the hotel, and Kate was there with Gina Gershon. They were having breakfast, right?
Okay.
And they both look at me and they go, "What's up, Bobby?" And I walked by so fast, and with my phone, and I wasn't talking to anybody.
Why did you do that?
Because I get so nervous
around Kate.
Around them, right? Yeah. I go, "Hey, let's go, good morning," right? And I'm really just this weird guy.
Scat the morning.
Yeah. Scat the morning, right? And I just like run past.
Yeah.
And then I'll eventually come back because then I'll sit there and I'll go, "We should have done that, man. They're now think that you're a fucking meth addict." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
So then sorry guys, I just woke up, needed to get my coffee. You know what I mean? That type. I'm like a weird guy, dude.
Well, but you told me you also interacted with them. You went out to dinner.
In the beginning. Okay, so in the beginning, I'm like, I literally when I was flying, I'll just tell people what I'm in.
Yeah,
people don't know.
Yeah, you can say.
So I can say it now.
Okay? Were you not allowed to at some point?
No, but you never really talked about it.
Yeah, but you made it seem like you were not supposed to.
No,
talk
I could.
About it.
I just didn't want to talk about because I didn't know what it was and I don't know how it was going to go. And...
All right, so tell everybody what you're doing.
All right, so I
do I have stuff in my teeth?
No.
Great.
No.
I should spit out this gum.
So there's this video game called
Rudy. How have you been? I really want to know.
I'm good.
I feel like your energy is so good today.
You know.
Also, your energy.
Grazie.
Is good.
Okay. So
shout out to my boy Pete downstairs.
Pete. Big Pete. I'm not going to talk about it.
Shut up. Go ahead.
All right. Are you going to do one of those comedy bits again?
It's a comedy show.
I know, but
there's a pretty good chance I'm going to do it again.
All right. But now I'm going to be apprehensive, but I'll try.
Yeah.
And then do your bit again.
Here's what we always do.
Yeah.
You know I'm going to do the bit again.
I know, but now it's like I'm anticipating the bit.
Yeah.
So I don't want to really fully get into the fucking thing.
Don't anticipate it.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, go ahead.
So there's a video game called What's Up, Andreas?
No.
See, I did it before
you. Did it for you.
I did it before you. I'm going to do it before you.
You did it for you.
Yeah.
Stop bumping the table. You're going to knock my head down.
And so there's a video game called Borderlands, and they made a movie about it. And where'd you get your shirt?
No.
I can't see it. Jules, where'd you get your shirt? I really like that shirt.
No.
Where'd you get it?
She's worn that 1,000 times on the show. I wasn't going to do it.
Because I'm going to do it before you.
Okay.
All right. So, you know, like you and I, we audition for things and we never get things.
I don't audition for anything.
We can talk about that later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But there was a time.
Bobby called me, by the way. He booked another thing. Bobby's going away to do another job. So he just did a job, sold a show to ABC, did a bunch of Magnum PIs, just did a huge movie, just booked another job. You are a job machine. You know who's calling my phone? Nobody.
Can I just get into my life?
Yeah.
And what's going on with me?
Yeah.
And then we'll go into your sad life afterwards.
Dude, I'm on a show. It's
great. Davey's great.
It's cruising.
It's a great one.
You've never seen the show.
I love Davey, though.
You've never seen it once.
Yeah. What's his name? The Wheeze? What's his name? Davey. He has like a nickname.
Yeah, the Weasel.
Yeah, the Wheeze.
Yeah, Pauly Shore.
I don't know. But he's great, though. He's very funny.
Davey?
Yeah, he's a funny guy. So then, you know, I auditioned and I sent in the tape and then I got it. And you helped.
I did.
Yeah, you helped a little bit because you know
facilitate it.
One of the producers who's very kind, and I became friends with her as well.
I was gonna say you guys got along.
Oh, real well.
Yeah.
And so, Emmy's great.
Shout out to Emmy. I love her.
She's one of the nicest people.
The best.
So it's got like all these big stars in it, like Cate Blanchett, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, all these fucking people, right? Edgar Ramirez. It's just the list. My good friend Janina now, who's now one of my best friends. Anyway,
and
what?
Bobby Lee.
I'm in it.
Robert E. Lee makes it in the movie.
Okay, watch me right now.
I'm looking at you.
Watch me right now. Watch my hands, okay?
Yeah.
Do you see that?
That's your role in the movie?
That's how fast I am in the movie, and you'll never see me again.
Is it just like it's
so
a
when you're
panning
watching the
shot?
movie, that's all, and then I'm gone.
What? Give me a line that you said in the movie.
What's up, Roland? I swear to God.
You just killed it.
I go, because when I see Kevin's Hart character, I'm in a bar and I go, Roland, what's up? That's one of my lines.
Kevin Hart's name is Roland in the movie?
Yeah. So when I'm flying over there, I'm like, come on, man. He's a character from the fucking game. Don't do your fucking head turn.
Roland?
There's a black guy in the game Borderlands named Roland, bro.
Google if there's ever been a black guy named Roland.
In Borderlands.
In life.
In the game. It's based on the game.
Games are fake.
All right.
Has there ever been a black guy named Roland?
Black guy named Roland.
Famous Rolands. Bring it up. Roland Orzabal, Roland Young, Roland Emmerich, Roland Barthers, Roland James. Oh, Roland James is black.
There we go.
What was Roland James? An American? Oh, God.
Oh
my God. Now we're on
Yeah. He made the
advertising.
car.
What did Roland James do? Who is he?
Can I just go back into the fucking thing?
Oh, an American professional football player.
Can I go back into the fucking thing, man?
Let me get my bit out, please.
Oh, my bad. I forgot how it works.
I miss you.
I excuse.
Okay, so yeah, his name is Roland in the movie.
So anyway, that was my line. So when I was flying over there, I was like, okay, this is going to be one of those like really lonely experiences because, you know, I only function well with like comics at my level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I have my group. You know what I mean? I have you.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of guys, you know what I mean, that are no longer with us. I could say that.
People that died?
Yep. We've got and then I guess guys like Madrigal, Bill Burr. I mean, they're just a big group of, you know, Chelsea Handler, Whitney Cummings. That's pretty much the
That's your group.
The group, right? Yeah. So in my head, I'm like, I don't know any of these people. It's like I'm not, you know, I'm a comic, so I'm just gonna be spending the next month and a half by myself.
Because everybody there is a real, and I say real actor.
Yeah, no,
you're an actor, but those are like
no, these are real like,
actors,
award-winning actors,
right?
Who I'm a huge fan of all of them, right?
Yeah. Have you ever been nominated for an award? By the way,
I've never even been to an award show.
Well, no,
I'll never go to a award show.
Well, that's because they don't. Right.
They don't want me there.
That would be weird.
I've never even done, bro.
Where would they put you?
I've never even done a talk show.
No.
Ever.
Not couch? You've never done couches?
No, ever.
Me neither.
Yes, you have. I've seen you.
No, I've done stand-up.
No,
I've never done
seen
couch.
you do a bit on the Jimmy Fallon. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So that's not it?
It was just James Corden, but it was...
It doesn't matter. You did it, though, right?
Because it was with Jim Carrey. It wasn't...
It doesn't matter. You're on a fucking show with Jim Carrey on a fucking talk show.
On a Tanakh show.
Yeah, and that's huge.
It was... No. But yeah, it was for Jim.
And they're called talk shows, by the way.
Tanakh shows.
Yeah.
We heard you did a movie with Kevin Hart. Ooh.
And then a lot... There's no applause? There we go.
Man, this audience is dumb.
Maybe they don't have
they don't
streaming and they don't know who he is.
They don't know.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But you had a great time in this Kevin Hart movie, and I heard a little birdie told us that you punched Kate Blanchett.
I did not keep bro.
That's what we heard.
Stop for a second.
Something about chicken strips.
I didn't do it.
Well, tell the story to the audience.
Fucking anything.
Audience, do you want to hear him tell the chicken strips Kate Blanchett story?
All right, so she came up to my room because I took the last chicken strip.
And
she goes, "Hey, did you take my chicken strip?" And I go, "Fuck yeah!" And then she goes, she punches me in the face, man.
Audience, you love it?
Yeah. Who did the wah? Pete. Don't ever do wah.
Oh, Pete, you're gonna get fired.
Don't. But thanks for the Red Bull. I really appreciate it. Can we go back to the story?
Pete, give me one more time for Bobby.
I know. I hate that sound. Out of all the womp womps, that's the worst womp womp.
That's the worst womp womp.
Yeah. That's what happens when I ejaculate. That's the sound that happens.
When you come?
When I come, and it goes down. You know how your penis just kind of slowly goes down? And the cum is... sorry, close your head.
Here's the sound. Pete, here's the sound that comes out when I ejaculate. Ready?
Yeah. And this is mine. Go ahead. I always smell it.
Ew!
I always smell
Why?
it. Because I want to.
All right.
See if it's healthy or not. So anyway, can I just finish my thing?
God, I'm happy you're back.
So
I miss you.
So I go to the hotel room, you know, when I get to the thing.
Yeah.
And there was a note saying, "Hey, thanks. Not thanks. Welcome to the movie. I would love to meet you. And it's Jamie Lee Curtis.
Wow.
And I go, what the fuck? That's weird.
Did she sign it?
Yeah, she signed it.
Cool.
And then
she
texts me. And she goes, tomorrow, lunch.
How does she have your phone number?
I don't know.
Dude, they can get anything they need.
They get whatever they want.
They get it all.
Yeah, she has my email, my address, everything.
Let's get lunch.
Yeah, so I go, oh, fuck. Now I'm like nervous, right?
Did you think about what to wear?
No, this is what I had.
You wore a peyote
t-shirt?
You
gotta be yourself. You gotta be yourself.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I'd sleep in my eyes. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And so I go down, and it's me, Janina, Penn Jillette.
Penn, I love Penn.
From Penn and Teller.
I know.
And we all went to Burger King.
Shut up. That's it? They wanted to go to Burger King?
No, they didn't want. Penn goes, I want to go to Burger King because they have a vegetarian.
He's vegetarian.
There's a
Impossible Burger.
A veggie burger
right.
thing. And we go, all right, we'll go. And we went to fucking Burger King.
There's
a photo on my Instagram
of you at Burger King?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
It was cool.
You, Jamie Lee Curtis, Penn Jillette, and...
That was cool. That was first day.
That was day one.
Day one.
Out of the gate, you're killing it.
It's fun because I just wanted to say this, and this is that she is, if you hear anyone talk about that lady.
Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah. She's one of the greatest women I've ever met in the business.
Yeah.
Person.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No,
she's
I'm
so
saying, yeah,
sweet.
I don't know her.
She's so sweet. Like, there was one time where I was in her hotel room and we're just talking on her couch for like 3 hours.
Right.
Like she said that type of person.
What were you talking about?
Private stuff.
Share.
Well, the sound that...
Share.
The sound that happens when I masturbate.
Share.
No, I'm not going to share because...
Share.
You're not doing it. You're not doing that.
Share.
I'll share with you later.
Share.
No, share. All right. We talked about...
Share.
We talked about share.
You talking about share?
Yeah. And how we love Moonlight.
Do you believe in love? So you sat on our couch and you guys just chatted about...
Yeah, it was cool, man.
Was it deep and philosophical?
Yeah, it was deep. It was deep.
It was.
Yeah, because
Well, she's married to one of the most well-respected. She's talented in her own right. I'm not discrediting her. She also happens to be married to one of the most talented writer, director, producers in the history of comedy.
One of my idols.
Same. I got to work with him once, and it was the coolest thing I've ever done.
What would you do?
He had a show on HBO called Family Tree. I did an episode of it.
Oh my God.
Me and Matt Bronger. You know Matt.
Oh, I love Matt.
We were Confederate soldiers at a reenactment.
Oh my God.
And this girl shot and killed us. Whatever. The scene was fun, but working with him was incredible. Anyway, those two people together. That's Hollywood. What do they call it? Power couples.
Couple. Yeah.
Never again is that going to happen.
I know.
Like you can't get that. No one does that anymore.
No, and it's like and when you're in that situation, you're not yourself.
Like you stepped out of yourself a little bit?
Yeah, you're kind of, you're pretending. I feel like you're pretending to be someone that I'm not.
Because you're kind of worried about what she...
Like in my head, I'm like, don't say midget. You know what I mean? Like I go through these things, right?
Yeah.
Don't say that, don't say that. And just go through the motion, you know what I mean? And because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, of course.
Right, but I say fucked up things.
But you say it in jest. You're
I
joking.
do it in jest, right? But it's like, you don't want to like... You don't want to
be having coffee with Jamie Lee Curtis and be like, I mean, all lives kind of matter. And she's like, what?
I don't want to spend all this time on fucking Budapest, so let me just finish it.
What do you mean?
Let me just finish this.
The kids want to know where the boys have been.
Okay.
People thought we broke the band up.
No, never. Never. I thought about you twice.
Can I tell you?
Twice.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's more than you thought about her.
Yeah.
Can I share with them the one little moment that you gave before you continue? Bobby texted me and said, I'm going to crack. And I said, what's going on? And then we FaceTimed, and you were sad and you were bored.
Yeah.
And you said it. I don't know if you're going to admit it, but you said it, that you missed me.
I did.
You said, I missed you.
I did.
Said, I miss you too. And I was driving through the rain in New Jersey, and I was like, I miss you too.
I know that I did have.
It was
a
sweet moment.
Yeah, it was a sweet moment.
I miss my boy.
And I did miss you. But then because that was what happened was when I first got there, I shot for 3 days, and then I had 3 weeks off.
And you did nothing.
Well, the first week, that's when I called you.
Yeah.
Everyone was working.
And you were alone.
And I was alone.
In the hotel.
Well, there was a black actor.
Careful.
From England who became Charles. Me and Charles hung out.
Yeah.
And he's a sweetie.
Okay.
A real sweetie. And we became good friends. But
Charles, what's his name? Charles what?
His last name's difficult to say, so
say it.
I'd have to look it up.
No, let's try it.
something like that.
Charles Baba Blazing a Ba?
Yeah, he's
Let's look up Charles Baba Blazing a Ba.
no, his
Baba Blazing a Ba.
No, he was in the Mary Magdalene movie with River Phoenix.
Was that him right there on the far left? Was that Charles Baba Blazing a Ba?
That's him.
Wow, I can't believe we got.
That literally is him.
I genuinely can't believe we. His name is Charles. Can you zoom in on the name down there? Charles. Okay, let's have Rudy. Let's have Rudy pronounce it. How do you say that, Rudy? Charles what?
Babalola.
Babalola.
Charles Babalola.
What a cool name.
He's a great actor.
Charles Babalola.
Yeah, and he's
Mr.
young,
Dabalina, Mr.
right?
Bob Dabalina.
English, and him and I hung out every fucking day.
How young is this young man?
He's 30.
Look at how good looking he is.
Oh man, he's so talented.
Babes love him, huh?
Yeah, but can I say this?
Yeah.
All his friends from England.
Yeah. They're Asian? They're Korean. They're short. They're
Bad
old.
Friends fans.
They're BF fans? All the Brits are?
I would call.
Did he know that?
Yes.
He did?
Yes.
Shout
So
out
he was
to
the-
Charles
He was the
Charles
only one
Babalola.
when I was on set where he was like, "Holy shit!" But he's English. I'm sorry.
Yeah, how did he sound?
Holy
Yeah.
shit! Holy shit! It's Bobby Lie.
That's pretty good, Bob.
Yeah. Holy shit! It's Bobby Lie.
Holy shit, it's Bobby Lay.
And I'd be like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "Come and have a cigarette, man." And I'll
Oh,
go,
you go have a smoke with him?
Yeah, and like, "You want a cigarette with me?" Yeah, I'd love to have a cigarette with you, man.
And would
And
you
we
guys
had a
chat?
cigarette. Oh, and then we would have breakfast, dinners. We would walk around town.
So you had a little.
Oh
kinda little
yeah,
man,
him and I were like a little rush hour.
But
out
can you
there.
imagine? Does he live in LA?
No, he lives in England.
Okay, I don't because he could be living here now.
But something happened between us.
You said the N word.
No.
Broke it up. You can't. I told you, you can't just say it.
know.
You can't.
No, something happened. So then last night he was in town.
Yeah.
He's a big Manchester United fan, and they were in the Europa League final.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Mate, come up and watch the game."
You
know?
hate Man U.
I hate Man U, but I went to do it because it was his last night.
Sure.
So I sat there, and Man U lost in penalty kicks at the end,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Out, mate."
He just kicked you out?
Like we spent a week together every single day, and this
Get
is
out.
his last night.
Get out.
And you could see tears welling up in it. He goes, "Out, mate." I'm like, "Well, it's good to me." He's out.
Out.
And then like an hour later, he texted me back, and he's like, "I'm sorry about that, man."
But you understand as a soccer
As
fan.
a soccer player, I get it, but it was a little rude. So
Did he know you were an Arsenal fan?
Yeah, I told him. We talked. All you do is hang out.
No, I know, but like, you know how you said sometimes you get nervous and you don't admit stuff? Like, that seems weird because if you're such a diehard Man U fan, you know, is there a moment you're
No,
like,
because
you didn't want to tell him?
No, because there was a guy named Ji-Sung Park
okay.
who played for Manchester United. He's a Korean dude, and so that's I when Ji-Sung Park was on Man U, I liked them because he was Korean,
Right.
and he was a busy bee on the pitch.
He was just
Hard worker.
moving around.
Yeah.
Just zipping around.
Right. It was like he was on like a Hyundai factory. You know what I mean? You know, you know what I mean? Just always out there. You know what I mean?
Bolts.
Yeah.
Wait, how about the guy that died then was survived? The soccer player that died and survived.
With a heart attack.
Wow.
Yeah, Erickson.
By the way,
What?
the coolest move I've ever seen in sports was from the other team captain asked the players to form an arm chain fence around him
Yeah.
so that if it was his last moments, they didn't want it broadcast on television.
Wow.
What a classy move.
Yeah.
He said to the other players, he goes, get around him right now in case this is his last moments. He didn't want to broadcast to the world that people were going to watch him die on the pitch.
Yeah.
And I thought that was such a cool...
He used to play for Tottenham, which is Arsenal's nemesis.
Yeah.
So there was a feeling.
So you almost wanted him to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. No.
She didn't like it.
She didn't like it. That joke didn't hit, but let me let me finish.
There he is. But by the way, he's alive. Go back to
I know
Erickson.
he is. And they put an implant in him.
What kind?
Like a heart implant.
Like a stimp?
Yeah, stimp.
I don't know.
So,
God bless.
but here's what
God bless.
God bless. Here's what made let's just wrap up the whole trip.
No, more. No,
Okay.
we're not done.
So when I got there, what made me nervous was the day I had to go on the set and meet the director,
And you can name the director now.
Eli Roth.
Eli Roth. Huge. You know who loves Eli Roth?
Who?
Fans.
Yeah.
Fans.
Oh, do you like Eli?
I love Eli.
Great guy. So Eli goes, "Thanks for joining us, man. I'm a big fan, this and that." And then he introduced me to Kate and Kevin. Everyone's there.
Yeah. Did
Right.
Kevin like you?
Oh, man.
Did you tell Kevin you were a stand-up or no?
He already knew me.
He knew you.
And he was he was so good to me.
Does that mean a lot?
Dude, I'll tell you why. Because I didn't tell you this. In the table read, so 3 weeks before I even go, I have to do a table read.
Right.
And I get on, and I don't know anybody, and everyone's there, right? And I don't know Eli Roth. I don't know anybody.
It's on Zoom.
It's on Zoom, and it's like Saturday morning, so it's like 7 in the morning because it was like 5 o'clock in Hungary, and that's where a lot of people were.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there uncomfortable, and Kevin gets on. He goes, "What's up, Bobby?" On the Zoom.
Really?
Yeah.
In front of everybody.
In front of everybody.
Wow.
Which broke the ice for me. What's your phone do?
Nothing.
We turn it off?
I already did.
And it was rude.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
She wants to be involved a little bit more.
No.
You will be. You will be.
Just let him finish the story.
There's a couple of things I want to talk to you about too, so we'll get to you. Let's do it now.
No.
I want to hear the rest of the Zoom story.
So anyway, that's what he did.
So he
when
said,
I got
"What's up, Bobby?"
So when I got on the set, he was just absolutely as if, we've known each other for all our careers.
Wow.
Like he's a comic.
I know.
Yeah, so he was, funny and, and he would laugh at my bits, like at my takes, because all my scenes are with him.
Yeah.
So he would just laugh at my takes, and then
That's awesome.
it was actually the first day of shooting. I was so nervous because I was out in the desert, and so check this out.
Hungary has a desert?
So check this out. I was so bummed. So check this out.
Yeah.
So I'm dressed like. Did I show you what I dress?
So funny.
Okay, so I'm dressed.
Can
like
we show a photo of it to the fans?
No, we can't.
Damn it.
But I can describe it. I'm dressed like a stormtrooper.
No, but it looks like a
red stormtrooper.
A red stormtrooper, but it looks like a it looks like you know how Spaceballs made fun of
Yeah.
you look Star Wars, you look like if you guys were making fun of stormtroopers and it was like a comedy version of stormtroopers.
Right.
It was
that only looks like when the grown adults are wearing this outfit, which is what everyone else is like.
When the full like people with nice
they
bodies,
look great.
they look good.
Yeah, I look like a bobblehead.
Right.
So
It's a cartoon.
and now we're out in a desert. Okay, and it's one of those sets where it's like there's just if you look like a half a mile down, there's these gigantic green screen things up.
Yeah,
and all these like spaceships and machinery and like gigantic like dinosaur bones sticking out of the sand. I mean, it's like, and there's 300, 400, 500 people, just a sea of people working on all kinds of stuff, and I'm in metal. Everything's metallic, right? And they put a ponytail on the back of my head.
that wasn't your hair.
What do you mean?
You showed a picture. I thought that was your ponytail.
It is my ponytail, but they put a ponytail in the back.
You mean they put your hair?
They clipped all my head and did
And
like
made
a
it a
samurai thing. Yeah. I'm describing it,
Go ahead.
right?
Yeah.
And so
They gave you a ponytail?
they just clumped that. You know how they clump the back of your head? You know?
They made
I just,
Go ahead.
so I'm sitting there and the helmet won't go on my head
Because of the ponytail.
because of the ponytail.
Right.
So and they were about to shoot, so they go, we got to take all the padding out
Of the helmet?
of the helmet because
Okay.
it's a gigantic metallic thing, right? So they start ripping the padding out, right? So now there's just metal spikes inside the fucking helmet and edges, right? And they stick it on my head, and there's metal like this, right? And I'm out there for 6 hours with a mask on.
No name. No, do you have any lines?
No.
No lines.
And I'm also with 300 of people that look like me.
So they don't even know
They
it's
don't
you.
even know it's me, right? And then this is what happens. And this, I literally cried in my helmet. The sound guy who doesn't know, he's Hungarian. He doesn't know anything.
What do they sound like?
I can't even describe.
I know this is my favorite when you try though.
I don't know. So I'll just describe what he says, right?
Yeah.
He goes, you're wearing the helmet. You're
He's Japanese?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
You're wearing the helmet.
Is this Christmas
Wait. Let me just finish. Let me just do it that way.
He's Italian?
Yeah. Well, that's close to Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're wearing the helmet the whole time.
Oh, the whole.
And I go, I'm in the helmet, right? I go, what do you mean? Even when I say my lines? He goes, yeah. Which means now imagine no one's going to know I'm in this movie.
Wait, you never show your face?
That's what he says.
Wait a minute. What about when you're doing scene with Kevin Hart?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I go, well, I have dialogue with Kevin, and he goes, no, you wear the helmet then too.
No.
Yeah, that's what he says to me.
No.
Now I have this metal spiky thing in my head. It's fucking 105 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm sweating, right? I'm bleeding out of my face, right? Now I'm in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm an extra.
Yeah.
No one's going to know.
Your background plus.
Right, and I'm just standing there with a gun for like 8 hours in the desert like this and just like in so much pain.
Did you actually get to take your helmet off and have lines?
No.
With Kevin.
So check it out. So this is what happens.
No one's going to know it's you.
So check it out. This is what happened. So there's a scene now where, all right, we have a scene with Janina and Bobby where, you know, he says there's a, you know,
Boss,
creature.
the plane.
The plane.
Right.
So we rehearse it and, you know, they go action and I come with the fucking, I'm wearing the helmet. I pop in and I do my line, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Eli goes, why do you have the helmet on?
Oh, he was fucking with you.
No, the sound guy didn't know.
Oh, I thought he was playing a joke.
No, the sound guy didn't know. And I'm like, cause this, I wanted to rat out the sound guy.
Shoulda.
No.
Shoulda.
So I go, I'm sorry.
He was like, take off the
So
helmet.
I took the helmet off and then I did my lines and all the lines are without the helmet, obviously. You know what I mean?
But also would have been funny if they made you wear the helmet the whole time.
Well, that I thought about that and I think that would have been a funny story.
Yes.
I was there for 6 weeks and I just kept this helmet on, right? And then they could voice over my fucking voice, right? And use like Denzel Washington,
just like a big handsome black guy, like, man, what's going on,
yeah,
Kevin?
I would
This is your
probably
arms.
relapse. I probably would have relapsed.
That would do it.
That would have been really fucked up.
Well, what if you get cut out of this film?
I thought about that too. There's no
can't.
way to do it.
Huh.
There's no way to do it because
I feel
things.
like there's a will, there's a way.
There's no way.
There's a will.
Because there's a through line in the thing.
About
the
you?
whole movie would not make sense if they just completely cut me out.
Really?
Yeah, because there's a scene where Kevin needs to escape this thing.
Yeah.
And the whole reason why he's there is because of me. You
Ah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like it wouldn't make any sense. I think about those things.
I know you do. I don't really think. I just got offered a role in a movie, by the way.
What is it?
I can't say it.